In our previous videos, we explored how Taiwanese teenagers use social media and how it affects their lives. Now, the most important question is, how can we make social media a healthier space for young people? Let's first look at what experts suggest according to their thesis about using social media appropriately. First, teenagers should learn to treat social media as a tool for personal growth rather than a place for comparison. Social media can provide opportunities to learn new skills, discover different perspectives, and explore personal interests. However, when teenagers constantly compare themselves with others online, it may create unnecessary pressure and lower self-confidence. Second, choosing what to see online is also very important. Teenagers can follow educational or inspirational accounts so that social media becomes a source of learning and motivation instead of stress. At the same time, unfollowing accounts that cause anxiety or negative emotions can help create a healthier online environment. In addition, teenagers should not measure their self-worth through likes, comments, or the number of followers they have. Online popularity doesn't represent real value or personal achievement. Learning to focus on real-life experiences and personal growth is more meaningful than seeking online approval. Besides teenagers themselves, educators also play an important role. Teachers and parents should guide teenagers in building positive online relationships and understanding respectful digital communication. With proper guidance, social media can become a space that supports healthy peer interaction rather than conflict or pressure. Finally, developing clear boundaries when using the internet is essential. Managing screen time and building healthy online habits can help teenagers balance their online and real-life relationships. When used wisely, social media can become a powerful tool that supports learning, connection, and personal development. Social media will not disappear. However, after listening to experts' recommendations, we can realize how we should use it. Therefore, we will give our suggestions. First, teenagers should try to avoid using their phones at least 1 hour before going to sleep. Many young people scroll through social media late at night, checking messages, watching short videos, or browsing other people's posts. However, this habit can affect sleep quality and make it harder to fall asleep. The bright light from phone screens can also interfere with the body's natural sleep cycle. Instead of using their phones before bedtime, teenagers can develop healthier nighttime routines. For example, they can read a book, listen to relaxing music, write a journal, or prepare for the next day. These activities help the mind relax and allow teenagers to get better rest. Second, teenagers should try to find alternative activities to replace excessive social media use. Social media often becomes a default activity when people feel bored or tired. However, there are many other meaningful ways to spend free time. Teenagers can participate in sports, learn a musical instrument, draw, cook, or spend time with friends and family. These activities not only reduce screen time, but also help teenagers develop new skills and interests. When teenagers discover enjoyable offline activities, they are less likely to rely on social media for entertainment. Third, it is important for teenagers to keep track of how much time they spend on social media. Many smartphones now provide screen time tracking features that show how many hours are spent on different apps each day. By checking these reports regularly, teenagers can become more aware of their digital habits. For example, they may realize that they spend several hours scrolling through social media without noticing. Once they are aware of this pattern, they can gradually set small goals to reduce their usage. Even reducing social media use by 30 minutes per day can make a positive difference over time. Finally, teenagers should focus more on real-life social interactions. While online communication is convenient, Face-to-face conversations are still very important for building strong relationships. Spending time with friends in person allows people to share experiences, understand each other's emotions, and build deeper connections. Teenagers can make a simple rule for themselves. When they are spending time with friends or family, they should try to put their phones away and give their full attention to the people around them. This helps strengthen real-life friendships and creates more meaningful memories. In conclusion, social media plays an important role in teenagers' life today. Understanding both its benefits and risks can help us create a healthier online environment for young people. After all, the key is not to avoid using social media, but how to use it wisely. If you like our video, don't forget to like and subscribe our channel. Then you can get the latest information. See you next time.